Cystic fibrosis impacts about 30,000 people in the United States. It impacts the lungs, digestive tract, and other organs. And as of now, there is no cure. Well, one Virginia Beach firefighter is trying to change that, 1 mile at a time.
Any excuse to get out on the beach or a lake or a river to get on my board is what I love the most.
Whether she's within the waves or within the flames, Virginia Beach firefighter Shannon Lockhart is always pushing her limits.
You have to worry about your nutrition, hydration, even on shift. You need to work out, be in shape.
That can be applied to both her job and her hobby, paddleboarding, which Shannon discovering through a friend who invited her to take part in the crossing. That's an 80-mile paddle from the Bahamas to South Florida to raise funds and awareness for cystic fibrosis.
I immediately said yes without realizing what I was really getting myself into. To train for the crossing, I signed up for paddleboard races all over, and now I'm totally in love with the sport.
And learning about a disease with no cure along the way. Shannon is not directly impacted by CF, but discovering more through her paddleboarding community.
The crossing has brought me closer to the community here in Virginia and has allowed me to meet so many people in the CF community that I never would have met before.
So later this month, the woman who saves lives as her job will look to do the same on her board, paddling the 80-mile crossing to find a cure. She'll have 16 hours to complete the journey, which will feature plenty of mental hurdles, but nothing compared to what cystic fibrosis patients face every day.
The 80 miles represents all the cystic fibrosis warriors out there because they don't have an opportunity to give up or bow down on a hard day. They have to deal with that every single day.
CF is really rigorous. You have a lot to do every day to maintain your health, and you don't get a vacation from CF. You have to be very vigilant.
Many put forth the effort for their respective causes, and this is Shannon's way. Trying to help by fighting the waves the same way she fights a blaze. All in.
When they stay involved and then go beyond time after time after time, it just gives you the motivation and inspiration. It sounds corny, but it's not. It's honestly really true when that happens.
There's no cure for cystic fibrosis, so I'm very lucky to be a part of their community and hopefully helping them achieve a cure someday in the future.
Now, Shannon unable to start her first crossing because of damage to her paddleboard, so really ready for this one. This year's Crossing for a Cure begins at midnight on June 26th.